Good afternoon, champions. Happy Saturday afternoon. I just thought I'd make a little live video because I've actually, Wayne, this is for you, mate. A client who's having some difficulties with muscle soreness, and it's something that comes up now and again. People ask me what sort of pre-workout, post-workout, what supplements do I use, and that sort of thing. This is what I do whenever I've been for a workout, going for a workout, or sort of something I include in my day. Most days, just as a healthy way of keeping yourself going, I suppose. So it's basically a smoothie with banana, or a few different things, which I'll go through in a sec. But to answer the supplement question, it's not that I believe supplements are bad or anything like that, but I think they certainly have a place. But my journey with that is when I was a kid playing rugby league, I used to find I struggled horrendously with muscle cramp. And that was due to, I suspected, a magnesium deficiency. I didn't know at the time, but magnesium's responsible for muscle function and nerve function and that sort of thing. Growing up had huge problems with muscle cramp, and then later in life, in the sort of my 20s and early 30s, I again struggled with muscle cramp, particularly in longer endurance type events and that sort of thing. I did find a supplement which worked really well for me, got rid of the cramps, no problem at all. And since sort of becoming a PT in the last 5 years or so, I've learnt a lot about what's right to eat and what mainstream think is right to eat. Totally different, it's poles apart. So I eat a lot more green leafy vegetables, which have a lot more of the vitamins and minerals and that sort of thing that your body needs. So there's essentially not really a need for a supplement. But something I do after a workout to just sort of give that body back a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs, so you can work with the building blocks, and some vitamins and minerals and that sort of thing, is I make a smoothie with these things. Now you can get this sort of stuff from the Source Bulk Foods in Glenelg, or any local health food shop, and hi to Carly from Glenelg at the Source. So I start off with the banana, which is a whole real food, good source of potassium and loads of other stuff. They're known for potassium. I don't know what else they have in them, but they taste good. Then chia seeds. Again, if you take a container like this to somewhere like any bulk food shop or health food shop, will sell all this sort of stuff. Chia seeds are a great source of protein, and what I didn't know till recently, they actually have loads of omega-3 and 6, or omega something, that you need, and your body can do the rest with it. So I just put about a tablespoon of that in. And what I was saying, if you take your container like this, you can buy it from those bulk food places. They actually weigh the container for you. You put your stuff in, and they charge you for what you've purchased with no packet. So a really good way of buying stuff. The next thing, and this is the kicker with the post-workout and even pre-workout type thing, this is cacao, I don't know how you say it, powder. So it's pretty much just a whole bean powdered up. It's not made as a supplement. It is actually a whole food, but it's just put in powdered form. And it's actually what they make dark chocolate out of. It's loaded with a whole bunch of nutrients, but fairly high magnesium. And then the next one I stick in is maca powder, or maca root. This is the root of a plant, and the Mayans used to use it, and it grows in Nepal somewhere or something. So it's fairly pricey, but it is loaded with heaps of good stuff. Then I stick in a bit of almond milk. I don't know how we can see that or not. A couple of 100 ml of almond milk, and then and that tastes alright as it is, but if you have any strawberries, nearly forgot, stick strawberries in for a bit of taste. And I keep strawberries after a day or so, I'll stick them in the freezer, because they keep heaps better, and they make your smoothie a bit colder as well. And then the lid. And I'll top it up with a bit of water as well, because it does go a little bit thick. So I'm doing this live video on my Facebook page, not on my personal profile. I can see I've got 2 live viewers, but I have no idea who they are, because your page has got different privacy settings to your personal profile, so I can't see who's there. So give us a like or a comment or say g'day. Don't be shy. So that's the bulk of it. So banana, almond milk, strawberries, cacao powder, maca root powder, and chia seeds. They call them superfoods. Again, superfoods are useless unless you're doing everything else right. You can't just go, well, I ate my mushrooms, which are a superfood, or whatever. I ate my superfood today, so now I can have this bag of chips or whatever. So again, it's about balancing everything out, but that's a good bunch of nutrients there. chia seeds are all stuck to the bottom. I'm going to have a crack at getting those chia seeds out with a spoon. But that's pretty much it. So all whole, real foods, no artificial manufactured supplements. Stick that in your body, and your body knows what to do with it pretty much. Got them. Mum told me never to lick the spoon, but actually no, she didn't. That was the way she got us to do the dishes. You can lick the spoon if you do the dishes. Hi Mum, if you're watching. So that's it. Nice and cool and loaded with nutrients, really good for muscle recovery and that sort of thing. So that's what I do, and yeah, highly recommend it. And Wayne, I'm going to tag you in the comments, mate, because I think this is something that's really going to help with your muscle soreness, among loads of other things. So that's it. If you like this, I'd love it if you share it around, comment, tag a friend or whatever, because yeah, great way to help you move towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. So share it around if you like it, and if you didn't, you don't have to. That's it. See you later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.